Community leaders in Macon County are taking new steps to help make sure everyone has a place to stay. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Johnson.
And I'm Frank Malloy. Maggie Fitzgerald shows us how the city is working to make good on the phrase, united to end homelessness.
An initiative bringing together leaders from around the Macon-Bibb area is the latest move in the goal to end homelessness. The initiative was presented to commission leaders just this week. Reverend Jake Hall is working with Macon-Bibb to close the gaps between shelters, health centers, and other groups working to tackle homelessness in the city.
We lack some data infrastructure in order to connect providers and also to collect decentralized case management. And so we've worked with Macon-Bibb County in order to provide this resource to our community.
He's collected data through the Show the Way app and found the homeless population has been undercounted in recent years. Macon-Bibb reported 160 people experiencing homelessness in 2023 between shelters and living on the street. But since they started using the app, Hall says that number's actually 250. Hall says cities like Houston and Kansas City have seen success using the data-informed approach. The app provides a more accurate count and can connect providers with street outreach workers with law enforcement and mental health professionals, who can make a more concerted effort to help those in need. Macon's Salvation Army is part of the pilot phase. Sergeant Austin Sturdivant says the system can expedite help for those who seek their services.
The app is definitely going to be able to help everybody work on not duplicating services and focus on the needs that we have here in our community rather than the broad spectrum, I guess you could say.
Hall says one of the key goals is to not let anyone fall through the cracks from getting the help they need. And Reverend Hall says these efforts have been nearly 2 years in the making, and the analysis is still ongoing. There has not yet been a confirmed date for when the app will be available to the public. In Macon, Maggie Fitzgerald, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, the city of Warner Robins also uses the Show the Way app to track the homeless population and continue their outreach efforts. Code enforcement can register people currently in the system through the app and add to it to get a more accurate count. In August of last year, City Council agreed to buy additional features like printing maps and getting a more detailed analysis. Macon-Bibb County and homeless organizations have been fighting to combat homelessness for years. In March, we reported code enforcement visited a homeless encampment off Emory Highway. Reverend Jake Hall told us at that time the goal was to direct people to the proper resources. In the last couple of years, the county has cleared out homeless camps by the Ocmulgee River and at the old Greyhound bus terminal on Spring Street.
Plus, lots of affordable housing projects have popped up throughout Macon. River Edge Behavioral Health built affordable homes. For example, the Serenity Courtyard off Bloomfield Drive is being built for seniors who are homeless. They plan to wrap up construction there in December and in February. We reported the Macon Housing Authority teamed up with Daybreak to offer more than 80 affordable apartments downtown. The complex on Walnut Street has 82 new affordable units and 16 of them are reserved for Daybreak. Daybreak also opened a 12-bed medical respite.